Hey, this is Matt with another review. This one's on the Bark Knife and Tool Mini-Canadian. A lot of you may not have heard of Bark Knife and Tool, but they make some of the best knives, in my opinion, that are available. They make primarily, in fact, I think they only make fixed blades as of now. Um, they have a big emphasis on outdoor use. They're made by outdoor lovers as well as knife lovers, and a lot of the production of these knives is hand done. I know they're all hand ground, or at least hand sharpened. A lot of the handles are hand picked out. They do some of the most beautiful knives that you will ever see are done by Bark Knife and Tool, and commercially available. Well, I guess not commercially, but you can get them through places like DLT Trading, Knives Ship Free, a couple other websites which are all amazing. The customer service is unrivaled. You actually do get real people. So, enough about that. Onto the knife. Initially, after I got it, I considered sending it back for a different model because it's a little bit smaller than I expected. After thinking about it and talking about it some, I realized that it's actually it's pretty much ideal. The size gives it as much, if not more, use than any other fixed blade. In fact, more use than any fixed blade that I own because I can have it on me, and I don't feel like Rambo walking into Walmart is going to get arrested. So I love the size. Start off with the sheath here. To give you a sort of reference, this is a Benchmade 550 grip. That's what you're looking at about the size. So it's a small knife. And I'll set that aside for later. This is it. It is convex ground, like all the Bark knives are. Full flat grind on this guy. You can see, probably can't see, Bark Knife and Tool mark on there. That's your grip. This is about perfect. There are no hot spots. You can use this all day for any sort of bushcraft, light, heavy use, whatever you want to do. That blade is actually pretty thick. I've heard of people batoning with this knife when they needed to, basically to save their lives. It was the only knife that they had on them, and it performed. It's made out of A2 tool steel, so it will rust. You do need to consider care and feeding and all that of A2, but it gives you better toughness, better edge holding capability, better edge in general. This knife takes an amazingly sharp edge. So in my opinion, it beats the crap out of any stainless steel, especially if you're willing to put forth a little bit of extra effort. Now, this knife is designed to be, if you're going to be using it outdoors a lot, it's designed to be used in concert with one of their larger knives, or any larger knife, but the sheath is specifically made to piggyback onto another one of their knife systems. Mentioning the beautiful handles, this isn't necessarily the most beautiful. This one's G10, sort of a custom design on there. The pins are mosaic pins. You can't see if I can get close enough to, yeah, it's not going to focus on that, but they're beautiful little pins there. So basically, just overall a very, very beautiful knife. This has to be, well, it is my favorite knife, hands down. I will be ordering another Bark knife sometime soon, an accompanying knife for this. So, as for blade design and everything, not a whole lot to say. It speaks for itself. You can use this for anything that you want to, cutting out notches, making any sort of bushcraft. Basically, it will skin anything. Even larger game you could use it for, at least for a lot of it. So yeah, big enough blade on there. I think it's around 2.25 inches, something like that. Another big factor in me not sending this back is I realized I can have it on me every day. I can use it every day, and it's very people friendly. I don't like the term sheeple really, or at least not using it. I don't necessarily disagree with it, but I think it sounds kind of unprofessional, so I'm going to leave it at it's very people friendly. It's not going to freak someone out when you pull this knife to use it to open a box or whatever you need to do with it. So definitely big plus for this. Check out Bark Knife and Tool if you haven't already, especially you guys cutlery lover, nothing fancy. You need to get some of these knives and review them because I think you will love them. I'm actually selling my 550 grip and my S1 to fund more Barkies. Do be warned though that if you start getting into Bark if you buy one of them, you will not be your last. They are addictive. Anyway, so that's the Bark River Mini-Canadian, and that's it. Take it easy.